Hello, this is Caroline, and welcome to episode 1 of a new series set to Dragon Age Origins, which is same company that made the Mass Effect games, if you're not familiar. We're going to be creating a new game. We're going to go through all of the Dragon Age stuff. So we're going to watch the video when it loads in a few minutes. Now, for Origins, I have beat it as a human warrior. And I've played quite a ways in with different other classes. So in a moment we should get this story. And so is the Golden City blackened with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection for this pleading you have brought sin to heaven and doom upon all the world. The Canticle of Thorodites 8:13. Dragon Age is a pretty epic story.
The chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. Even be too late. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Okay, so this is a pretty fun story. We get to build a character. We're going to go with a human. Rogue, and which means we do come from the nobles. Now, I want to do the noble because it gives you some options that we'll talk about as the game continues on that you would not otherwise have, and only the human one gets that option. As I said, I have beat it as a human fighter before, played quite a bit in as a rogue. The initial game will be a bit difficult, but as we gain some abilities, it'll get a lot better. Let's build the face we want. I like more of this look. That's good. Now we'll go with light-skinned. I don't care for tattoos. Hair is fine. Eyes. Go with that, kind of a lighter blue. Jaws and cheekbone. Something like that. Maybe narrow width there. That looks funny. Sure, that looks pretty decent. Wow, it's being annoying. My computer is not working with me. Sure, that works. That's good. My ears are fine. Portrait is fine. Voice.
No, it is gone.
How do you do?
Greetings.
Greetings. Charmed, I'm sure.
Greetings.
Ah, my spell! My weapon does nothing!
You're in my way.
Don't really care for that one.
I have lost the spell. I must try another tactic.
How do you do?
Oops, where's my head? Not even a scratch! Coming through!
Greetings. Well, that didn't work. Well, this is odd. My weapon is useless.
Greetings. I cannot cast it! This weapon does nothing! Charmed, I'm sure.
I lost the spell. This weapon does nothing. Move aside, please.
I think I like the cocky.
Oops, where's my head? New weapon!
So we're gonna go with that. And we, of course, are Carillion. Kuzlin. And we can go ahead and go on. Now we actually have like stat points to spend. This is a fun game because it does give you lots of different options. I'm going to put one into both of those because we will actually need a high dex in it. And then we'll put one into that, and I think 2 into con. One into con, 1 into dex. We're going to need massive dex, massive cunning, mild strength, and as much con as we can get past that. So, now, I like coercion because the sooner you can talk people into doing stuff, the better you are. Now, we do need to work on getting this up relatively quickly. A lot of these other things you can have your teammates do, and then you don't have to. So, like healing, tracking, you just need someone in the party to do them. So we're going to do dual weapon. And what we want to get to is is it momentum? Yeah, momentum, where you just hit over and over again really, really fast. So we'll go ahead and do that. It'll be a while before we can get there, but once we do, this becomes much better. We can't actually access level 2 stuff because we don't have the means of doing it. Now, we're going to go with hard. I haven't played in a while, so, and as I said, the beginning levels would be quite difficult. We're playing a melee character who's relatively soft, so we'll see. Now, this is going to be an everyday series, so it's going to, of course, replace the series that just ended, and we will move through it hopefully pretty quickly. There are several side missions in this and DLC.
For generations,
that
your family, the Kuzlins, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Kuzlan's banner in service to the crown. Not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No, no. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True. Though we both had less grey in our hair then. And we fought all legions, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pup, I didn't see you there. Hal, you remember my son?
I see he's grown into a fine young man. Pleased to see you again, lad.
Oh, I seem to be missing one of the dialogue, so I'll need to fix that in between episodes. Can I lift this up just a bit? Okay. There we go. So, nope, it didn't work. We'll ask after his family. Be nice.
Oh no, I left them in Amaranthine, well away from the fighting in the south. They do send their best wishes. My daughter Delilah asked after you. Perhaps I should bring her next time.
I'm gonna be quite flirtatious, so I will go, I'd like that.
Good. She's talked about you ever since she saw you at a fair in Denerim. I think you have an admirer, young man.
At any rate, Pup, I summoned you for a reason. While your brother and I are both away, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle.
I'm gonna be dutiful, I think. I think this other one is complaining too, so I'll simply say I'll do my best.
Now, that's what I'd like to hear. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away, yes? There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan in.
It is an honor to be a guest within your hall, Tyrn Kuzland.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope.
They're an order of great warriors who defeated Darkspawn. We're gonna go with they're an order of great warriors, because if I want to join them eventually here, whether or not I know it, we're great warriors.
They are the heroes of legend, who ended the Blights and saved us all. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your son is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be, this is one of my sons we're talking about.
We're gonna go with the why shouldn't I join a great order.
You did just finish saying that Grey Wardens are heroes, old friend.
I have not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle. Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone?
I'm gonna be dutiful again. So yipper skippers.
In the meantime, find Fergus, and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me.
Sure, where are you? Well, we'll just go with where is he?
Upstairs in his chambers, no doubt. Spending some last moments with his wife and my grandson. Be a good lad and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
Okay. So we get some tactical views. Which doesn't seem to want to end. Okay, I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna pause and fix the video. Let's see this. Yeah, I'm gonna pause the video. I'll be right back. We need to fix the scope of this. One moment. Okay, so unfortunately we are gonna have it be a little bit off the map. Okay.
Going.
Okay, so we can start playing around. Now, gonna need to work on it a little bit. So we're gonna run all around the castle and do stuff. We'll start over here.
Oh, my lord, we were just,
Taking a break.
well, the treasury's safe. I'm not even sure why the Terran stationed us here.
Does he think someone's gonna steal something?
I don't know. Nobody has come to look at the treasury.
Now that could be still a problem. Who has the key?
Terran. And perhaps the Tanner? Honestly don't know, my lord.
Okay, so sorry about this. It's not the perfect fix, but it's better than not having the options be visible. Go ahead.
My
Nothing
lord is
about.
very kind to show us such lenience.
I'm a roguely sort, and I want them to ignore that I'm searching around too. Fortunately, I cannot unlock that. I am a roguey type, so I do get to unlock stuff, which I actually think the game, you want basically multiple mages in your party. You need someone to take the front, and we're going to use a cool character for that eventually when we get them. And then you want a rogue who can do the locks.
And I'm off.
So you have to fill one of those roles, or you're in trouble. We're going to grab that. Dang it. Maybe later I'll have the skill to do it.
Going.
Ooh, some money. You just get a lot more stuff if you have a rogue handy. And the rogue is actually among the least useful of the companions. So it's kind of a good idea to be one yourself.
Good evening, my lord.
You have nothing else to say. So we're going to come over this direction. We have our church area. Checking to see if there's anything to look at. What does the book say? We have found out about Andraste. About over here. We have the Chant of Light. Sounds good. We could talk to Mother, but yeah, why not? We'll do that.
Maker, prepare a place for us. Redeem our world from sin. Forgive our transgressions.
Maker, forgive us all.
Have you come to pray for your brother and father? I'd be happy to ask for the Maker's blessings with you.
Sounds great.
Please, child. Call me Malol. I've known you since you were a wee babe after all. Creator of the sky,
She doesn't look that
the
old.
land, and the sea. Hear your people in our time of need.
Watch over us.
Let no man have cause to fear the shadows. Let their souls be lifted upon your return. So let it be.
Give us all.
There now. I'll be keeping a vigil tonight. You're welcome to come. There are many more who must receive the Maker's blessings before they leave. If you would excuse me.
I will. Thank you, Malal.
It is the least I could do. If the worst comes to pass, child, take comfort in knowing that the Maker's will takes many forms. We shall talk once the soldiers have departed.
Okie dokie. So that's everything we have here. We got several codexes. and some info. That's going to be the main hall. That takes us out. What do we have over here?
All right.
Something for me to unlock, which gets me experience, which is great. We want to level as quickly as we can to get to momentum. Because when we get to momentum, life is a much better thing. Should I grab that? All loot is loot. There is weight capacity, if I remember correctly, in this, so there's a limit to what we can do. Carry.
I'm off.
But until we hit that, we want to loot everything and then sell it when we can. I grab that deep mushroom. Okay, no knowledge from the book, but we did get some experience.
Good evening, my lord.
Yes, ignore that I am breaking into all of your rooms. For I will be in charge of this place when my dad goes away. And you should remember that.
Good evening, my lord.
Okay, this one's not locked. What do we have in here? We have a chest here. Grab that. Nothing else. Okay. Up this way.
A whole Darkspawn army in the south? Surely that's not true.
The
castle is so eerie with everyone preparing to ride south. It'll be so empty.
That is true. Is there really nothing here? I don't seem to have any loot to be looted here. How sad. Okay, so up here. This is, I think, just the main central keep. Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Your mother told me the Terran had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt.
Why hello there, Sir Gilmore.
Pardon my manners, my lord. It's simply that I've been looking all over the castle for you. I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again, and is threatening to leave.
I'm gonna go with she won't leave.
Your mother disagrees. She insists you collect the dog, and quickly. You know these Mabari hounds. They listen only to their master. Anyone else risks having an arm bitten off.
He knows better than that.
I'm not willing to test that. You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we?
Yeah, let's go to the kitchen then.
Just follow the yelling. When Nan's unhappy, she makes sure everyone knows it.
Okay, well, I was actually heading that direction anyways. Now we have a thing at the end of the road here, so let's see, go there first. Ignore me picking this lock. There's nothing to see here, Sir Gilmore, as I loot my castle. More of these mushrooms.
All right.
Oh, we got a ring. That might be worth some money later. Looks like there's something to loot further back here. Ooh, that'll be useful for a character that we find in the not too distant future. Okay. Okay.
That bloody mutt out of the larder.
But mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves. I swear it.
Wow, Nan's mean.
Calm down, good woman. We've come to help.
You and you. Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down.
Wow. She raised me, apparently. Someone would be nice.
Just get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way.
Okay. So apparently I now must go through the inventory. I got armor. Okay. We do want this on the quick bar. We'll put it way over here. Sounds good. Okay.
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in here?
It doesn't look like a mess. He does seem excited though. What are you trying to tell me, boy? Apparently they're intelligent. What could he be doing?
Like he's trying to tell you something. Wait. Did you hear that?
Okay, he is going to be I can name him Mort. Mortus. We go to death. Confirm. Okay, so we have rats. I'm gonna go there. You go over here. You do that on this one.
Yeah! This is like a bad adventure story!
Ah, what is going on? I might have to go back to the bigger one. No.
Not bad at all!
Giant rats? It's like the start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. Your hound must have chased them in through their holes. Looks like he wasn't raiding the larder after all.
So it looks that way.
Those were rats from the Kokari Wilds. Best not to tell Nan. She's upset enough as it is. But seeing as you've got your Mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way. I'm to prepare for the arrival of more of the Isle's men.
Good luck with that, sir. Okay. So, we're gonna grab me. More mushrooms. I am collecting all the mushrooms. Okay, well, we've had a little bit of a fight.
There he is, as brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt.
No, I'm gonna be honest with her.
What? Rats? Not the large grey ones.
They'll rip you to shreds, they will!
See, now you've gone and scared the servants. I expect those filthy things are dead.
Yep.
Oh, I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with.
Really? Really?
Oh, don't even start with the sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charms. Here then, take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody dog.
Wow, Nan's harsh. Nan's harsh.
We can get to work. That's right, you two. Quit standing about.
Okay.
We will serve
We
you
will
while
serve
the
you
Terran
well
is
while
away.
the Terran is gone.
Okay. So, continuing on. We're going to end this episode here shortly. And we'll pick up in afterwards. I thought there was something in here. Maybe it's a different building. Doesn't look like there's anything available in here.
Good evening, my lord. Yes.
We're gonna do this. We'll do this area real fast.
Hello, my dear boy. By chance, I am beginning to teach these young squires about your family's history.
Do we have to? History is boring.
Boys, you are referring to the Couslands, the very family in whose castle you live. Show some respect.
It's alright. It's boring. Yeah, I like history. I'm gonna go think I do some discipline.
Perhaps you could help me with that. Might you join me in teaching this lesson?
quite familiar with it.
Perhaps you could make the topic more palatable for these lads and their minuscule intellects.
Very well.
Wonderful. Oh, the Coastland history is long indeed. Where shall we start? Well, I'm glad some of my lessons don't disappear into that yawning chasm between your ears, young man. If I were truly a skilled tutor, I suspect I would not encounter such insouciance amongst my pupils. You can look that up later. At any rate, your family has held the tournure of High Ever since before King Callan had united Ferelden. In fact, Tierna Elethea Coastland battled Callan to maintain High Ever's independence.
Let's keep it.
Callan wished to unite Ferelden, not conquer it. After Elethea's men were defeated, Callan asked her to swear fealty. The boulder where they held council still stands today as a memorial of that event.
What about how?
The history between the Coastlands and the Howes reaches back to the Orlesian occupation.
Go on.
During the rebellion against Orlais, several battles were fought near High Ever. The port village of Harper's Ford was the tourneur's center. Its Jarl was Tarleton Howe. Though nearly 90, he was still as sharp and bitter as cheap ale. Your grandfather openly supported the rebellion, but Howe sided with Orlais. Your family was forced to seize Harper's Ford before it was all over. The Howes eventually joined the rebellion, when all of Ferelden united behind King Merrick and General Loghain. Just as now we united behind Merrick's son, King Callan, to fight the Darkspawn.
Okay, I think that's enough.
Thank you for indulging an old man.
Does that mean we have to listen to you now?
Silence! I will not have you two becoming smart-mouthed hooligans. Perhaps you should go. I doubt they need any more distraction. I'm just going to settle in here and apparently just talk to myself for all the good I'm doing. Myself all this way.
You seem like a very bitter old man. Very bitter. Okay. So we actually needed to go talk to someone else before he came here. So we're going to end the episode here. Next time we'll go up and talk to that group up there. And yeah. There's quite a bit of talking in this one. You don't talk to other people. You just kind of pick the response that you would say, and then they respond to that, which is a bit different from some of the future games. Again, sorry about the border. For some reason, my system does not like any of the generic settings for these older games. But it works. For now, like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. Otherwise, I'll talk to you later. Adios.